Hello, everyone! Welcome to another part of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Go ahead and say that tagline, Joel.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. See y'all niggas in court. So,
We're back.
who's ready to get locked up?
Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. How are you guys doing?
I am doing quite phenomenal. The weather is nice. And I had such a good day today. So I am ready for this episode.
Alrighty. How about you, Carlos?
Who's Carlos?
Exactly. Don't fuck with me today. Load it.
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 1. Okay, yep, and we had to make sure I'm recording because, fuck me, right? Go ahead, Joel.
Gotta get my judge voice going. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
All right, Carlos, show me your Edgeworth.
The prosecution is ready.
All right, Carlos, show me your Edgeworth before I turn off the fucking camera.
But no, I mean, like, don't you think that's stare though? That's how we would talk.
No.
Oh,
Try again.
He's basing it off the anime. But anyways,
I am not basing it off the anime.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Let's go. Let's move on. Hurry up.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Fuck you, Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be in on me, or he'll be on me in an instant.
You two, when did you two get inserted
now.
into the fucking game? Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to say Mr. Wright is a bitch. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey.
See you in bed.
Is that the scene of the crime?
Yo, what?
Alright.
What?
Man, I think my lust for murder is going up. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor.
With every moment, Carl stays quiet for
I know.
30 seconds before his line justice gets fucking angry. Justice
No, his thing is he just slaps his lips together. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Joel.
Carlos.
You're Gumshoe.
Sir.
I play a
Remember,
judge of two females.
Your Dick Gumshoe was more like, sir. Like, you did your usual cop voice, but just continue.
My name's Censored Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. As you can see, this beautiful picture and this nice little dick I drew in the center.
I love how he'll say dick right now, but every time his fucking name comes up, he's like, censored Gumshoe. What the fuck's the point?
The body was found. Hey! And the cause of the death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
There we go.
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir.
That's
like
nice.
I drew in this
That's
beautiful
a good voice.
It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Murder scene. The Fay and Co. law offices.
Though it is nice of a clock.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe,
Censored, Gumshoe.
please testify to the court about this hard evidence, please.
Ooh, testimony.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I swear to God, as soon as someone says that to me, my immediate thought is, yo, they probably did it together. But like, I guess no one thinks that, because he's a lawyer.
I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Shit was rock solid. Whoosh.
Goes to
Smack.
punchline.
Hey, Maya just threw me something. What's this? Oh. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in
Hey,
the
that's
witness's
justice.
testimony.
That's Joel.
But it's Phoenix thinking it. She would bluff
Well-
it. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
You should just have me say it and just put an echo on my voice to kind of give it that effect that I'm speaking in your mind.
Shut up.
But go ahead.
I should
Hey,
have
I'm just
expected
suggesting
Maya
you.
would.
I should have expected Maya.
So,
Okay.
so,
I'm gonna
oh,
choke
shut
you.
the fuck
You're
up,
stealing my
Carlos.
lines.
All right.
What did Carlos
Let's
ever
give this
do?
a try. Fuck him too.
Is something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Don't mind this tomfoolery that me and her are doing. This is called horseplay.
But you mentioned something about some fellow named Carlos.
Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in,
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene, sir.
Damn, I thought we weren't okay. Press! Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Ain't that a fucking hard word? Gatewater. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right. Please continue. Alright, I'm pressing cuz. There were two people already there. Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. Maybe.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response.
I bet the next motto is kill a lot of black people.
Yo.
Mr. Wright, can I meet you in the back office?
Not until this testimony is finished, you two.
That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir.
But don't worry, guys. The next motto the next month was be more understanding, you know?
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
Pressing hold it! Are you absolutely sure it was us? What the fuck?
This nigga.
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair,
Yeah, that's right. The mane is glorious.
you two stand out like two, suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press a little more care, with a little more care. But I love the dialogue. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Hold it! Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold it!
Press.
Hold on, just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct?
Uh-huh. Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say
You
it.
did say it.
You said it.
Exactly what about the suspicion woman in pink claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
And petite. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Oh, it's going down here real quick.
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Got
Sorry, I got the order of the things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
witness testimony, hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of this crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
That's a lack of professionalism on your part, Detective. Please try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Fuck this guy.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Hold it! And did you find any evidence?
Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I found yeah.
I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. Hold it! Ah! Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Oh, then then who did write it, Smarty Pants?
Who?
Your cock.
Mrs. May!
I did!
Wait,
It was me!
are you sure you want to choose that, you retard? You'll be incriminating yourself.
The killer! The killer! Anyone can see that!
Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name. Buddy, please.
She was framed.
Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Irk.
I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
The amount of edginess
Yeah, pal.
captured within one character is amazing.
Arg.
Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Tip tap, tip tap, tip.
On it, the word "my" was written clearly in. Hold it! Did you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh, Dots. He sounded pretty confident this might not be good. Lab test results showed the victim's blood was in the liquid. Hold it! What kind of tests were these again?
Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood that are goblins. Bobbin? I refuse to testify in this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Throwing shade, Judge.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you.
God damn.
Wait, he's your boss? That was a mess.
Right, where was I?
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Hold it!
Hold it!
Yo, what the fuck, Joel? On which you just wanted to say hold it, didn't you? On which hand was the bloody finger detected? Yeah, it's pretty fucking exciting. It's pretty nice to say.
The right hand.
She was right-handed. Oh, Joel, whenever the judge says not guilty or like or guilty, make sure you always say it with as much power as possible.
You got it.
Nice try.
Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. I feel like I missed a dialogue. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold it!
Hold it!
Yo, Joel, stop.
Sorry.
Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure. It happens all the time in the books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, detective. This is a video game.
Oof. Oh. Ah.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
Let's talk about Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah. Actually, you got a point, pal.
Oh, damn.
Idiot.
Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused.
Where the fuck is your proof, Edgeworth?
I don't need proof. The victim told us the name of the killer. Oh, man. That guy's smart.
Order! Order!
He has a big dick.
Shut
Yo,
up.
is that the people in the fucking court?
Yeah.
That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay, so after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests showed result with the victims. Also, there was a blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. What do you guys think it is?
What are the options?
Let's see. So, from what we have in our thing, we have the cell phone. I don't know if that's gonna come up yet. We got the autopsy, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous.
You know what? Hit him with those
After securing the
shards.
suspect, I examined the screams with my own eyes. I found the memo written blah 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 blah. On the reminding clearly in blood. Lab test showed result that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Wait, you have the paper. Try and present that.
Present it now. Present it now.
No, it's not. This is just gonna say the department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back.
Okay, where the
Then what about
The
the cell
autopsy.
phone? The cell phone.
No, this,
Actually,
like
because-
it only
Yep.
holds a conversation. That's not
Show
going to
the
be it.
autopsy, you mother.
I'm trying to fucking talk to Joel and make him understand that he's being a fucking dumbass. I'm just joking, Joel.
I will shit on your fucking.
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here.
Please
You
keep
say-
your voice down.
You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lore tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have?
Nah. You have it backwards, detective.
You have a small dick.
Oh, shit.
Backwards.
The victim is the
Professionalism,
only
boys.
person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Your department. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who had died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. You fucking retard.
objection, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Illegally, but
I torrented it off of Pirate Bay. I'm trying to figure out a case here. The fuck?
the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request.
Wait, how could the? Okay.
Death was almost immediate.
Wait, I don't
due
think
to
it
a
caught
blow
it
from
though.
a blunt
I
object.
don't think it caught it because the thing
I know.
about it, because I have mine on just game
I know.
record. Oh shit! Thank God. Okay. Good, Carlos is trying to calm me down. I know it's gonna be all right. Continue.
But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way! Why was I not updated of this? But okay.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should really have known you'd be up to something. I had thumbed up your fucking sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you looked shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham! The detective's a sham! I'm a sham! Oh shit. Yesterday I would have said this shit. Yeah. sham, Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have requested a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will... Oh my god, my heart! Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Please keep this unbiased.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from blunt force trial, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. The autopsy update has been reported in the court record.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes.
Bow down.
Darn, this isn't good. Why did you guys
Mia,
laugh? But anyway,
Mia, what should I do? I'm dead, you fucking moron.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
Oh god. Carlos?
This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Okay, may we see the witness, Mrs. April, may take the stand.
exactly what part of her is innocent?
Everything. Witness, your name please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd whatsoever. The witness will refrain from wanton thinking.
Wanton.
Fuck off, I'm hungry.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5? When the murder.
Oh gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda, well, slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Jiggle.
Wink.
Shut up, Carlos. Fucking dead.
Well, Your Honor, hard enough.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony.
Rock solid!
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor!
What? Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
You're fired. I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Firm. You know what I'm saying.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mrs. Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
The witness's account. It was like 9 a.m. and I looked out the window, you know. Hold it!
9 a.m. It's not o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Wait, what?
Wait, look at this fucking quote. Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
Huh? What? Why? Like, why what? Asshole?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee, I was waiting for the pizza delivery guy, but he never showed up.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easy.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm going. Go for it.
What the
Let's
fuck
see
is
how far I
it
can
fun?
run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out of your window at that time of night.
Oh.
Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering.
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yo.
Yes, stop him! The poor girl!
Order! Fucking perverts. Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me?
Looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Hold it!
That's my line, you slut.
Oh, wow. The woman with long hair? That was Mia Fey?
Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing?
And the person attacking her?
Yeah.
The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in a defendant's chair.
Hold it! How do you know she was defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Woman knows these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right.
I question the testimony.
Do I question the testimony?
I would. What about you?
What the fuck was just going on? What were we just talking about?
I don't know. Boobs. Oh my fucking.
Oh
Her
my
testimony
god. Let me
certainly
beat her up.
does make sense. And everyone in the court keeps siding with her. I'd better not press hard on this one.
So then, tell us what happened to the victim.
Joel, are you gonna talk? Are you gonna say it or not? Are we
You
gonna
can
say
read
this
all
or
the-
not?
Oh, you can read all
okay.
the color ones.
Yeah, sure. Then, yeah.
Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. You were too late.
Hold it! She dodged? Dodged what?
My fade.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
the attack.
Please, continue your testimony.
But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up, you bitch.
How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks like shit!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Now,
Alright.
guys, I think it's you saw nothing. But I don't. But it might be that you're lying. I don't.
I mean, they're quite. I mean, either way. I mean,
I don't.
which way will the sword cut?
You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Erp.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm close about this. I mean,
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Oh.
Okay, Carlos. Joel, that's a nice sound, I guess. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
Damn.
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
but jiggle jiggle.
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you have to say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Mrs. May, or Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Jiggle.
Stop jiggling.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Oh my fucking lord. Okay, your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Witness account.
I did see everything. I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuette clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
How do you know it was a thinker?
I see. Fuck. I don't even know
Wait,
what the
no,
fuck-
Carlos, the better question is, how the fuck do you know it's a thinker? Because it's a thinker. But also, wait,
How do you know if it's a clock?
that's what I'm fucking saying, but hold on, we gotta look at the evidence.
Wait, I didn't even get to read my line. I
Oh.
only wish whatever the fuck came after. Please begin the cross-examination.
But here's the thing. Hold on now. All right, witness's account. But hold on, let's look at the thing because that's what's really going to say it. Now,
I did see
have
everything. I did.
the murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually made by Larry Butts. I believe that she knew already, but we'll see. Hold it! So you saw me then too?
Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky
Aside from my
hair?
ex-boyfriend.
Spiky?
The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Oh my.
Ah, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Jiggle.
Stop it, you degenerate hooligan. Very well, continue. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran off after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing?
And she had her hit with that weapon, and then the girl in the hippie clothes ran off after her. The victim of the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. I did see everything I did. Then the victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
We did this one?
Yes. Yes.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what you... I mean, that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a...
Sigh.
What happened then? She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
I apologize, Joel. I wasn't even thinking there. Hold it! Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock... Yeah. You guys get the point.
Hold it! A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay, was anything else not good? Alright, I mean, Carlos might be right. Carlos, get ready to be smug as shit.
Yeah, Carlos. Get ready.
Are you ready? Are we all in agreement?
Yeah. Hit it.
Carlos? Okay. Objection! Fuck. Alright. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, you naughty fuck?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and was found guilty of murder.
Order. Order.
Oh.
Miss May! Can you explain how you know this was a clock? You know, it would be real nice. It would be real nice for someone else to show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
It's making me look real fucked.
Then she's watching the video.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Will you object the fucking
The
charge?
questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question, damn it! How did you know it was a clock?
Well, that's... because I heard... Yeah, I heard it say that...
Oh, God.
How?
So you would have been... So you've been to the law offices of Faye and Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that, buddy. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Faye and Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. Any human can hear the phone. She could have easily have heard the clock.
She had her window closed. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Nah. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it wouldn't have rung. She couldn't have heard it. Was this clock dysfunctional?
Yeah.
She couldn't have heard it.
I mean, yeah, that seems more logical.
She only said she saw.
Yeah.
She never said she heard.
Yeah, she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
Objection. You have proof that she could have not? Amateurs, listen to me. Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing.
In the Game of Thrones, you
are
either live or die.
Nothing. You are nothing.
Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter, with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed, objection sustained.
Damn. Time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
Nah, I'm not. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung.
She couldn't have heard it, Justice.
Your Honor. Of the court. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. It's broken. The batteries are dead. It's empty. That clock is missing. That's clockwork.
How can you possibly...
Just take a look right now.
Oh dear.
See anything interesting, Your Honor? Sir?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty indeed.
Alright, we were a little wrong on that, but honestly, it brought us back to it, so thank God.
It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Emphasis on fat. Oh.
She's a big, thick liar.
You missed that. She said fat? Question mark? Fat?
Yeah.
Point? Okay. Well, Miss May?
Tisk.
A question mark?
Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock must have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof. The proof you like so much.
The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is when, Justice.
The wiretap?
Yeah.
Ah, no! The phone! It had to be! It has to be the phone!
Why is he being dumb, Joe?
I don't know, Carlos.
Okay, Mia, what's up? Haven't called in a while. Hold on. Well,
Oh, it is in there.
yeah. It's a clock. It was made of the statue, and it tells the time. I should probably tell you this clock isn't talking right now. Huh? What? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the... Yeah, fuck you, Carlos. But anyway. But fucking dumb. Why is he being dumb, Joel? Shut up!
Why is it dumb, Joel?
Ah, take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Thank you.
I should buy my granddaughter something like that.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
Defendant's cell phone? This was what brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
That was good detective better self-evaluation.
Must eat.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. Here you go, Joel. Get ready.
For double time.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Well, I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before.
Fuck me.
What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before, and that would make some sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock.
My attorney badge.
No. The broken remains of glass behind all recognition. The clock in the
Made
form
by
of...
Larry.
Yeah,
Wait.
made by Larry Butts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't the same clock, bitch. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Only in your disenfranchised mind.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Yo.
Damn, Phoenix.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
Her voice is gonna change a little
What?
bit.
What to do, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. So you're... Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary.
Mrs. May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Yo.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this erratic behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. You heard about it. Nope.
You held it.
I'm about to accuse this bitch. You held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May, you held that very clock in her hands!
Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim. When else? This actually makes sense because Maya discovered the body and she had already went to the hotel maybe. You know.
Order!
But it's not true.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey. I saw. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring.
Oh my god.
That's... Oh, fuck, Phoenix. God damn it.
No, you're dumb, Justice. Ah.
Oh, you contradicted yourself.
Objection! Ah. I thought you were more smart than this, Mr. Wright. Truly are a work of art.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're dumb. It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you indeed. What's more, the witness had a rock-solid alibi.
Rock solid!
Miss May? Perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder.
She can't prove it. She did it. Fuck me.
It would be my pleasure.
No way!
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact same time I ordered some room service for my hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid indeed.
Rock solid!
Fuck out of here.
Yes, Mr. Wright, rock solid. I can't.
Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman.
Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof.
Well, proof you say. Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know that the thinker was a clock?
How else but the wiretap? Now, before I do this, Judge, I got this evidence unfounded and without official documentation, along with the cell phone, but hey, fuck it, right? Before I do this, does anybody want to say shit?
This is Japan. Let's go.
Hit it.
Take that! Have a look at this.
Oh,
I found this in Miss May's room. Because I went in there.
Mr. Wright, please explain to court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Mia Faith's phone, were you not?
Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
Shut up, asshole.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely, on no fucking grounds, but absolutely.
Even if it was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing.
What's that, baby?
Don't ever fucking call me that again. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Sweaty face.
Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can! It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Oh, fuck. What?
You don't have it. Go to the conversation again, you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, right? Yeah. Take that! I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep.
Here we go again. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April... Oh, God. May! You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection! Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Mrs. May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
Is she ugly?
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real April May now. Now to deal the final blow. It's not this shit.
Of course not.
Why? Shut up, Carlos. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone?
Every time.
Answer the question!
Do I have to?
No, bitch, we're just in court!
Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I can hardly call that irrelevant!
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he does have a point. Well, Mrs. May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue examining Miss May.
Call
The bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection. I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the help, then you will recognize that April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Thereby, you must also accept a verdict of guilty for Miss May.
What kind of court is this?
That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot, even though that's illegal as hell. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. But fuck it. Understood! I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Oh no! He said a trap card?
This is Yu-Gi-Oh!
Duel!
Will you two anime fucks pipe down?
Uh-oh. I hope he doesn't have Exodia. Wait.
Take this!
Very well. The court calls the hotel boy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Wow.
Yo, did he really have to bring the fucking tea with him?
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir, but I'm happy to be of service.
Joel, what accent is that?
I don't know. The tea looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin the testimony. Very good, sir.
Witness testimony, Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought in to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right! I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. If I can't prove, yeah, you guys get it.
No, I don't.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations.
Hold it!
He is holding
exactly is it you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests. I check out guests. I clean rooms. I make beds.
I go in bed.
I even deliver room service. I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from guest Miss May.
Hold it! Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Uh,
I saw those movies.
the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then?
She had asked for an iced coffee to be brought at 9 in the dot, sir.
Hold it! 9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times.
Fucking... She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9. The time of the murder.
But he never specified if it was AM or PM.
I brought it to her at the precisely the requested time, of course.
Good sleuthing, Joel. Hold it! Precisely 9, then?
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m.
Oh shit, fuck me then.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was...
Fucking wrong voice.
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then.
Oh, bellboy.
I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at crack of 9, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it! You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with them in a brasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
I wish I could. I mean, I can't.
French for
I don't have
embrace?
my French act. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds perfectly pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is this it?
Finally, you understand. The bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie.
Every time Carlos comes back in, it's like he's walking back from, like, someplace else.
Yo.
Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait! Please wait!
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That is all.
Okay. This is really it. Now this is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
The check-in. He personally checked her in. No?
when you have to save. Because at this point, anything can fuck up. We're done.
Okay, guys. The bed making ain't shit. It's down between check-in and room service. There has to be something at room service, right?
But the thing is, though, like the room service, I feel like he's gonna ask about like the time of the room service, and he's just gonna hit him with that 9 p.m. though, unless there's certainty that I don't fucking know.
I mean, she was checked in, so I don't.
Just go room service.
Yeah, we'll go room service.
All right, room service.
That's bed making.
Tell me again about our room service.
Again, sir. At exactly 9, I deliver room service to Miss May in room 303.
Oh,
Nothing.
fucking Jesus.
Yeah, nothing, Justice.
There's nothing about time.
You lost.
No, please.
The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Fuck me, right?
Yes, well, iced coffee for you too, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
Oh shit! Iced coffee for 2. What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection. I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barista, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oh. You fool.
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked in to a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see the man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was Miss April May, the bellboy, the man with Miss May. I love how Carl's almost sighed. The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
What a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court!
Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of my court is court is adjourned.
September 7th to defendant lobby number 1. And that is the good stopping point. But next, hold on.
Mr. Wright! Oh my, shut up.
Oh shit. Alright guys, thanks again for watching Phoenix Wright Trilogy, Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters, Day 2 Trial. Alright guys, all together, we're gonna say see you niggas at court on 3. See you next time in 1, 2, 3. See y'all niggas in court.
And see y'all in the next episode of Dragon Ball.